Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos. Carly Corinthos is about to face the kind of nightmare no mother ever wants to imagine, and the fallout will shake Port Charles to its very core. Josslyn Jax has been caught up in dangerous circumstances before, but this time the stakes are even higher, and the people responsible for her disappearance may not realize the storm they're about to unleash. When Josslyn is reported missing and eventually presumed to be in grave danger, Carly's reaction will not be simple grief, fear, or worry. Instead, it will ignite a furious determination to uncover the truth and bring down whoever dared to touch her daughter. At the center of Carly's anger will be Brennan, who has already been circling Carly's orbit and clashing with Sunny's world, and now finds himself squarely in Carly's crosshairs. As news spreads that Josslyn has vanished, the ripple effect begins to strike everyone connected to her. Dex is frantic, racked with guilt, believing that his own ties to Sunny's criminal empire may have painted a target on Josslyn's back. Trina is beside herself with worry, replaying the last conversations she had with her best friend and wondering if there were signs she missed. And Carly, though devastated, refuses to crumble. For Carly, losing someone she loves is always met with action. She doesn't sit on the sidelines, and she doesn't wait for others to take charge. When her children are threatened, Carly is relentless, and this time will be no different. Suspicion naturally falls on Brennan, whose manipulations and shady dealings have already raised alarms. Carly begins to connect the dots, believing that Brennan orchestrated Josslyn's disappearance either to hurt Sunny or to gain leverage in his ongoing games of power. Carly doesn't care about Brennan's motives, because for her, the only thing that matters is bringing her daughter home safely. And if Brennan is behind this, Carly will make sure he regrets ever crossing her family. In the days that follow Josslyn's disappearance, the Corinthos family dynamic becomes more strained. Sunny is furious, and while he launches his own investigation through his criminal network, Carly feels that his methods may not be fast enough. She doesn't want to wait for Sunny's men to gather information, and she doesn't trust that Sunny will put Josslyn's safety above his own pride or vendettas. Carly has always been fiercely protective of her independence, and this crisis pushes her to operate on her own terms. She begins digging, using her connections and intuition, piecing together clues that point straight to Brennan. Meanwhile, Brennan's behavior only fuels Carly's suspicions. He may appear calm, even smug, as the situation escalates, but Carly sees through his veneer. She knows manipulation when she sees it, and Brennan's attempts to play both sides of the moral line only confirm for Carly that he's capable of something as ruthless as targeting her daughter. Carly's vow for revenge becomes more than just a statement. It's her fuel. Every word she utters about making Brennan pay carries the weight of a mother who has nothing left to lose. At the same time, Josslyn's fate hangs in the balance. While details about her whereabouts remain hidden from the people who love her, the possibility that she has been kidnapped or harmed intensifies the urgency. Carly's imagination runs wild, thinking of what Josslyn might be going through. Each passing hour makes her more determined, and each dead end only strengthens her resolve. Carly's not the type to bow to fear. She channels it into action. Dex, desperate to prove himself to Josslyn and to Carly, volunteers to take reckless risks to track her down. Carly, however, isn't interested in waiting for someone else to save her daughter. She appreciates Dex's loyalty and his willingness to put himself on the line, but she knows that at the end of the day, this fight is hers. Brennan made it personal, and Carly intends to end it personally. Her vow of revenge against him isn't idle talk. It's a promise she intends to keep no matter the cost. Port Charles is no stranger to danger, but this storyline puts family bonds front and center. Carly's love for Josslyn is the driving force behind her every move, and Brennan's underestimation of that love will be his greatest mistake. Carly has outsmarted powerful enemies before, and she has taken down men who thought they were untouchable. Brennan is stepping into territory where Carly has proven time and again that she is at her most dangerous. As police involvement grows, Dante tries to balance his duty with his concern for his family. He wants to protect Josslyn and also shield Carly from doing something reckless that could land her in trouble. But Dante knows his mother, and he knows that once she sets her sights on revenge, she won't stop. His warnings may fall on deaf ears as Carly pushes forward with her own agenda. The deeper Carly digs, the more convinced she becomes that Brennan orchestrated the situation. Brennan's enemies, allies, and hidden agendas all weave together into a web that points directly toward his guilt. Even if Brennan didn't physically abduct Josslyn himself, Carly believes he pulled the strings, and that's enough for her. She doesn't need a courtroom or police evidence. What she needs is justice, delivered in the way Carly Corinthos knows best: swift, personal, and unforgettable. This determination doesn't come without consequences. Carly's obsession with revenge puts her at odds with those around her. Sonny tries to rein her in, arguing that rash moves could endanger Josslyn further. But Carly's mind is already set. She isn't interested in playing politics or letting Sonny handle things his way. This is her daughter, and Brennan crossed a line that cannot be undone. Carly's vow is not just about saving Josslyn. It's about making sure Brennan understands that he picked the wrong family to mess with. As days turn into weeks, tension builds. Each scene with Carly becomes charged with emotion as she balances her grief with determination. She lashes out at anyone who suggests patience or restraint, insisting that time is a luxury they don't have. Carly's drive makes her a force of nature, and Port Charles will soon see just how far she's willing to go. Brennan may think he can play games with Sonny and manipulate the criminal underworld, but Carly doesn't play games. For her, this is personal warfare. When Josslyn is eventually presumed dead by some, the devastation nearly breaks Carly, but it also hardens her resolve. The pain transforms into pure fury, and she makes it clear that Brennan won't escape accountability. Carly's vow of revenge becomes a chilling mantra. Every word she speaks about justice rings with intensity. She isn't seeking legal punishment. She's seeking to make Brennan suffer the way she has suffered. And knowing Carly, she'll stop at nothing to make that happen. This storyline is poised to highlight everything that makes Carly Corinthos the woman fans know so well: her resilience, her ferocity, and her unwavering love for her children. She has lost before, and she has risen stronger each time. But this time, the fight is different. This is her daughter, her heart, and Brennan has awakened a side of Carly that won't back down until the battle is won. Brennan may believe he holds power, but he has underestimated the force of a mother's revenge. And when Carly vows revenge, she doesn't just say it. She lives it, breathes it, and makes it her mission. Soon, Brennan will learn that the most dangerous enemy isn't Sonny Corinthos, and it isn't the mob. The most dangerous enemy is a mother who refuses to accept defeat. Carly has declared war, and Brennan's time is running out. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for all of your updates.